Who are the biggest babies in the world, you might say? It's 30-plus-year-old men gamers, that's who. And I tell you what, I've not seen any bigger babies than in the last couple of months since the Switch 2 reveal, than specifically men who are, let's be honest, adults, most of the time with jobs and a family, complaining because a console that they don't like is doing things they don't like. It's like, okay, the first talking point that winds me up is, as soon as Nintendo dropped that Direct, right, and they put out that the Switch 2 was going to be, what, at £400 or whatever, 300 odd pound. I think it was £400 in England, 399. I've got one, so I know. But the game, I know I bought it with Mario Kart, so it was cheaper. So it's about 400 quid. First complaint, that is, that they're moaning about. The second one is when Duskbloods was announced. Jesus Christ, talk about fucking filling your diaper with shit. So there's a lot of men moaning because the Switch 2, because Nintendo are a greedy corporation. That's what they're moaning about. They're so greedy. They're so greedy because they put the Switch 2 out for £400. Now that was how it started. Now that the Switch 2's come out and people have gone, oh, it's actually quite powerful, and to their chagrin, it's more powerful than the Steam Deck, or rather, it at least runs games better than the Steam Deck. Maybe it's similar power, but it's a powerful console anyway. Trust me, I've got one. It's very powerful. For what it is, for a handheld that's the same size as the Switch. It's great. Massive screen, runs all the games really nice and smooth. Lovely. Been playing Cyberpunk on it all weekend. Had a great time. Now that that's happened, they aren't using the price. Well, now what they're saying is the console actually is pretty fair, because they have to say that because the Steam Deck costs as much for less power. But the games are disgusting. $80 or $90 for Nintendo for games is disgusting. Now, people are moaning about that, right? But no one's actually paid £80 or £90, £80, $90 for Mario Kart, and that's the only game that's out. Okay? Let's just get that one straight out there. No one's paid that, because everyone that bought a Switch 2 bought Mario Kart. And if you bought a Switch 2 and bought Mario Kart, it was like 30 quid, which is one of the cheapest games I've ever bought on release for a game of the quality of Mario Kart World. I don't even like Mario Kart that much, but you know what? It's a banging game, and for that price, sick, brilliant. Now, The Outer Worlds 2 did a reveal last night, and they showed off their new game. Looks fantastic. And then it came up at the end that it was going to be $80. Sorry, I was just listening out. I thought I could hear people moaning. I was expecting to hear people moaning about that. Except they've been really quite quiet about that one. I had a look in the comments and I started poking the bear a little bit, saying, interesting. Nintendo got a lot of flack for this, but doesn't seem to be as much anger. The reply was, yes, but no one's actually going to pay £80 for it. It'll be $30 within a year. What? Mario Kart's $30 now? If you buy the Switch, then you're probably going to get Mario Kart, and you're going to pay $30 for it, so you are big babies. You are big babies. That's what you are. Like, seriously. Why are you so angry about someone doing something you don't even have to take part in? So that's the first thing that's been making me laugh about it, is the Switch 2. Now, the second one is Duskbloods. Oh my god. From Software released a trailer in the Switch thing, and I was so excited for it because I love From Software, and I think everything they do is at least decent. Wasn't a massive fan of Night Rain. I like the idea of it, and I enjoyed playing it, but I just feel like they balanced it very badly for what it is. They've put in a single player mode that's basically unplayable. Now, a lot of people are saying, but it's a multiplayer game. It's meant to be a multiplayer game. But whatever. I mean, they could have just made the single player more viable and made you 3 times stronger. But whatever. Still enjoyed it. Played with randos. Had a great time. But my lord, the amount of poo in diapers and tears that came out of these adult men. Let's remind ourselves, these are adults. From Software deciding that they wanted to make a game for the Switch. No one even knows what this game's like. No one knows if it's an exclusive. No one knows anything about it. But let's look at some of the comments. Imagine making an exclusive game on the worst new gen possible on big 2025. That's just embarrassing. Thank God it looked garbage, just like the Switch 2. Sick burn, okay, Beyond. I'm furious. This one's brilliant. JS100 search. I'm furious, guys. I knew it. I knew Night Rain would be the beginning of something. I knew it would ruin everything. This all we're getting now. Stupid, shallow, Fortnite multiplayer clones. I'm very disappointed in From Software. I bet they're absolutely fucking gutted about that one. And yeah, I know. They're still working on the big one. The big single player game. He's got the insider knowledge. He knows exactly what they're doing. But I don't like the idea of them investing resources on these stupid spin-offs that most likely will have gameplay mechanics that will bleed into the single-player games and make them more casual and shallow. This guy JS100 Search has got insider knowledge into what FromSoft are doing, what their intentions are, and somehow he knew that Night Rain would change the whole fucking atmosphere of From Software a month before it even dropped. This guy as well. Guys, don't you think this is complete BS? It's another exclusive, and this time for Switch. Very disrespectful with the whole community, I would say. What the Oh yeah, very disrespectful of From Software to make a game they want to make. This guy is not being too dramatic. He's having a normal one. I want to end myself. A Switch exclusive. A fucking Switch exclusive. Edit. It's apparently a PvPvE game with 8 players. It's a battle royale, LeMayo. No one knows that it's a battle royale. There's been like one interview that said it's a PvPvE game, and now everyone's acting in these comments like they are the scholars on what a PvPvE game means. They have no idea what the game's like, other than the trailer. They have no idea if it's got single player, if it's multiplayer, if it's got PvP. Literally all they know is that it was said that it's a PvPvE game. That's it. Does anyone even know what that means? No. Never heard that said before. No one actually knows what it means. It's very vague. And these guys know everything that's going to happen. Yeah, I thought this too. It's hard to explain, but I don't sense Miyazaki here. Now, Miyazaki's the director. Someone said, this doesn't seem like a Miyazaki game. And then Abbreviations Cute 887 came in with the real knowledge. Yeah, I thought that too. It's hard to explain, but I don't sense Miyazaki here. My guess so far is that even though Miyazaki himself is mentioned as the director, so he's saying that even though the trailer said Miyazaki is the director, you know, the people making the game, I think maybe someone else might have been making the game under his supervision. Like Sekiro didn't say that. It said Miyazaki was the director. Although in Sekiro, I don't really know how much or what exactly he was involved in. So he's happy to admit that he's got no fucking idea. But I can see his ideas, blah, 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 blah. And I think this game is more like a side project there. He's working on something else right now. But I'm probably wrong. So I'll wait for the interview, I guess. Well, you're not probably wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong because it said it in the trailer that Miyazaki was directing it. People have been saying he directed it, but I'm going to need proof, lol. Either they slapped his name on for the hype, or maybe he's lost his touch. The game's not even out yet. This is 2 months ago. It's still not out now, and it won't be out for another year. Now, the funniest part is, every time someone mentioned Bloodborne 2, oh, it's great, it looks like Bloodborne 2, you'd always get these comments. You can just about see it at the bottom. It's been confirmed to be a PvPvE multiplayer game. Now, this person, Losafka, I had a quick look in their comments. Because I noticed them a couple of times. Every time someone said, I'm looking forward to this, or it looks like Bloodborne 2, they would come in with a similar comment. Unfortunately, we're getting baited. It's Night Rain. Unfortunately, we're getting baited. It's Night Rain. Sad news. It's Night Rain. I mean, it's not even like Bloodborne. It's essentially Night Rain. It's not. It's Night Rain 2. We got Night Rain. No, it's not Bloodborne. Night Rain. Unfortunately, it's Night Rain. This goes on for 6 pages. This person, this adult man, can't even just let people say it looks like Bloodborne 2 without putting in 6 pages worth. So how many comments we've got? About 10. About 60 plus comments coming straight and go, no, it's actually Night Rain, a game that hadn't come out for a month, that over 3 million people have bought, and a lot of people are enjoying at this point. No, it's Night Rain. This is what I mean. The babies, man. This was one post about the reveal. I've got so much content from these babies. Oh, man. Honestly. Just grow up. If you don't like something, don't play it. Do you know what I mean? If you really are annoyed because you can't play it, buy a Switch 2 and play it. Do you know what I mean?